All right, welcome back everyone to the 100% free to play zero to hero run where I take this account all the way from the bottom rank to the top ranks of the game in Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. Totally free to play, not going to spend anything. And it is time to open some more packs today. And here is the plan. Once again, I am going to open packs until I get a legendary card and I am forced to play whatever that legendary ends up being. And then I have to take that deck into ranked and get a few ranked wins with it, no matter how bad or no matter what cards I've got with that class. Ooh, okay, Unholy Vessel. That's probably my second or third of that, which is actually pretty nice. I feel like kind of an essential Havencraft card, right? That's the one that kills everybody on the field. Going into the second pack, wow, 2 golds in a row. Pretty nice. And so gorgeous animation. I know I say it every time. Pack 2, we are of course guaranteed to get a legendary within 10 packs, so we will get one here in the not too distant future. Okay, Val's Silent Sniper. I have no idea what it does, actually. Val's Silent Sniper. Okay, it's a Swordcraft card. That's nice. I have a feeling I'm going to end up on Swordcraft ultimately to get to the highest rank. So let's see if this guy's any good. Fanfare, select an enemy follower on the field and deal it 5 damage. Okay, enhance 6, give it +2/+2 in ambush. Huh, very interesting. I like the idea. It seems like a cool card. Hard to gauge the strength of it. Okay, what about this Una Occult Hunter? I don't think I've seen this one either yet. Una Occult Hunter, a Biscraft ward, so it defends your hero. Last word, add a ghost and a bat to your hand. Ghost is a 1/1 storm, right? Yes, it is, and the bat's a 1/1 with, I think, rain, right? How good is Una Occult Hunter? Not sure. So yeah, I guess most of these, oh my god, y'all, 3 golds in a row. Is this normal? Am I getting pretty decent pack luck, y'all, in these videos? If anybody's been watching through all these, oh my gosh. Okay, well that's definitely the last Unholy Vessel. I've got all that I need. Okay, and I definitely know what this Ancient Cannon does. I've played against it quite a few times. A lot of people running this in the Portalcraft decks. Fanfare, add a gear to your hand, and then whenever you fuse, deal 2 to a random enemy follower. Really interesting, really cool card. I don't know if I'm going to end up playing Portalcraft or not, because it'll depend on if I actually open the cards for it or not. Havencraft, I love the aesthetic of Havencraft, by the way, so would actually be kind of happy to be able to play that a little bit. I think the arts are really cool, and hey, if you're not going to play the game optimally, like going free to play, then you might as well have some fun and play the class that you think just is kind of just cool. All right, basically nothing in that pack. Kind of a cool premium. I don't even know if I really think the Nameless Demon is that good. I did try it out when I was playing the Biscraft, since we've done this kind of challenge series where I open until I get a legendary and I'm forced to play that deck and win in ranked. I've done it twice with a Biscraft because I opened 2 Cerberus already on this account. All right, well, I'm good on Noah Threat of Death. Definitely got 3 now, which I'm all right with. I think he seems good. All right, pack number, I think 6. We've got basically 5 to go, and then we will guarantee to get that legendary. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. I guess we can go a little faster through these ones. That's pretty cool. I really like both of these 2 premiums. And Ignominious Samurai, what do you think? You think that card's going to get played much? I feel like it's got potential. So I never actually really even looked to investigate the odds of actually opening up the legendaries. I guess you're going to get most of them from the Pity Timer, right? This should be a pack with not much in it. Plenty of Noah Threat of Death. We should definitely have 3 of the Seraphic Tidings now. I looked it up today because I was actually curious. Is it seriously true that the odds of opening a legendary in a pack are only like 1.5% if you're not on the Pity Timer? Because if so, yeah, golly, that is absolutely insane. Ooh, premium Metal Great Assassin. Man, I am happy to see that. Let's go. Great card to get a premium for. All right, if we don't get it here, ooh, okay, we actually got one before the Pity Timer. All right, everybody. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's so beautiful and gorgeous. Here we go, everybody. All right, so curious what my next legendary is going to be. Wow. Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, I believe that's a Dragoncraft, which I am totally... Oh man, is it really 1.5%? What? What? It can't be 1.5%, or am I, y'all, oh my god, y'all. I'm fine with just regular luck. Oh god, am I getting just really lucky on this account? What's happening, y'all? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's my second weighty. We won't play Portalcraft again. So what have we got here? I think this is Swordcraft. Oh man, that's nice to see, since again, I have a feeling when I'm playing that. Fanfare, draw 2 Swordcraft followers, recover 3 play point. Wow, geez, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Super Evolve, give all other allied Swordcraft followers on the field. Oh my gosh, barrier. That's Divine Shield, right? Oh my gosh, yeah, that's so ridiculously good. Just silly. And then Garyu, I'm pretty sure, is also really good too. Let me see. Fanfare, summon a Supreme Golden Dragon. All right, that's a 4/5 ward, plus a Supreme Silver Dragon, and that's a 5/4 rush. All right, everybody, we are going to play some Dragoncraft because I have a feeling I'm going to end up playing a lot of Swordcraft on this account because I'm pretty sure that's going to be like my main class I play. So let's go ahead and try out a little Dragoncraft. This is going to be the first time I'm actually really genuinely using using Dragoncraft. Should be fun, I think. And yeah, this guy seems good. And actually, I guess I didn't even look at the Super Evolve. Give all allied copies of Supreme Storm and give the other one a barrier. Wow, geez. Yeah, that's so good, right? So the Supreme Silver Dragon has Rush already and it gets barrier. Yeah, geez, that's ridiculous. All right, it's time to try out all this big, splashy, crazy Dragoncraft stuff. And very nice to see the Amelia there. Wow, what a pack, y'all. Oh my gosh. All right, we're building Dragoncraft and we're taking it into rank. Let's do this. All right, we are up against Portalcraft. Ended up building this deck out, trying to make like a kind of a control deck, you know, Calamity Breath and a bunch of kind of high cost cards combined with basically all the ramp I had access to. I probably shouldn't have kept both of these, but all right, it kind of worked out. 2, 3, 4 drop. I think the deck should be strong control dragon. But you know, at the end of the day, the thing is, if you're trying to go free to play and you're playing like free to play style, you just can't really do control very easily. You basically have no choice but to pretty much go aggro, really, if you're free to play. Like, basically kind of have to go aggro because of just how ridiculously overpowered the legendaries are in this game. And whatever, we're going to play the control game, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna trade. I'm going to act like I'm trying to control the mech game here. Try to win with a kind of late game control win. Okay, they didn't even play anything on turn 3. That'd be interesting. Well, I'm all right playing a 3-drop. All right, let's do this here. But yeah, since the legendaries are usually kind of more expensive, kind of control-y type cards later, you know, a lot of 7-8 drops and things like that, you don't really see. Oh, okay, I think my opponent's just kind of seeding, basically. I think that what could my opponent have here? And I can't really think of anything. Let's go ahead and grab a little ramp here.
I can see right through you.
And okay, so we won. Okay, no, they are actually playing the game. They're gonna get an evolution. They're gonna get a kill on one of our guys. Jeez, why didn't they play anything? That's so weird.
Trajectory calculated. Why seek to fall from paradise?
Never forgets.
Okay, we're already getting her down pretty low here, actually. And I'm gonna get an Intimidate here. I'm gonna ultimately get to 10 mana and have this Mass Storm. Get also Draconic Berserker to get the free kill, or I can have the 5/5 Intimidate left. Fledgling Dragon Slayer is also an option, I guess. If I do that, I'll have Dragon Sign. All right, let's do that. Let's try it.
Just point me to the
This.
nearest dragon.
What it is.
Pump my mana up one more time. If I do this, yeah, I mean, this is the win I'm going for. I'm going for that crazy. This card is ridiculous, Genesis Dragonborn. And this game is ridiculous. Also, the fact that there's so much crazy, huge storm cards. Like, just dealing 12 to the face on turn 10 guaranteed, as long as they don't have a defender, is so crazy. But yeah, y'all, if you're playing free to play, highly recommend. Just try to go free. Just try to go aggro. Try to smack your opponent in the face early. You know, play some strong early cards, because there aren't the legendaries are totally overpowered in this game. There's just no doubt about it whatsoever. But it's not a bunch of like 1-mana legendaries that are like 5/5s and like you have to have them to play the best aggro strategy. Like, they don't have really. There's no legendaries that are 1 or 2 cost, right? Or are there? Okay, my opponent's already at 9, so if I don't win this is going to be kind of crazy. In fact, if I could deal them 1 point of damage somehow and 3, but I don't see a way to actually have that happen. And so what I'm going to do instead is, yeah, I'm going to play this Battleforged Dragonkeeper. And I guess I'll do the Ruby Cherub and get rid of the 4/5 as well. Not totally sure that this was the right move here, but meh. Like, my opponent's so far on the back foot at this point. Go ahead and kill that. Deal 5, and I mean, oh, get in there. Okay, that was close. This way my opponent would have to like seriously do a lot to deal with my board, and yeah, that's not gonna do it.
I don't miss.
I'm not scared of you.
All right, well, there's win 1 already. I don't think there's anything left my opponent can do, so all right. There's win 1, whatever. Let's just play this guy out for the fun of it. Boom, baby. Wow, that was pretty quick. Okay, this is my 2nd match already, and I've already got my 2nd win and even 10 overkill damage. That's pretty nice.
I won't give up.
All right, before going to the next match, as is tradition, we've got a login bonus daily free pack. Let's open it up. See if we get anything, and it is not glowing, so correct me if I'm wrong, but that means there is not going to be anything too interesting. One new card supposedly because it's premium. It's still a pretty good pickup. It's my second one, I'm pretty sure, total, and I do think this guy seems pretty good, especially starting out with not a lot of resources. All right, since that pack was pretty terrible, let's open up 10 of these park chests as well and see if we can get anything here. And we get... okay. Man, look at these 10, whoa, 500 rupees, dang, okay. 20 rupees because it's a copy. I think that's the first time that's happened. And look at that, 3 gold cards. I feel like almost every time I use 10 keys, I get 3 gold cards. And I'm like 99% sure I needed all 3 of these. Opening up 10 park chests is a lot of times way better than just opening up a pack or 2. Don't sleep on these park chests, y'all. All right, everybody. Could this actually be the one that I'm going to end up winning? I'm against Havencraft. We're playing second again. Playing second does seem to be a bit of an advantage in this game, right? Able to get the full 5/5 on the boosted turn 4. We got 2 Draconic Berserkers. I actually left this in my hand from the start, the Genesis Dragon Reborn, because it's like my main way to actually close games out. And I've got an evolution here. I'm probably going to evolve the 5/5 to get a bigger swing. I'll go ahead and throw this guy out. All right, let's see. Is this just going to be too much, too fast for my opponent here? Let's find out. Kind of hilarious. I built this to be a control deck, and yet the only way I can win with it is through beating him down in the face. All right, what does this card do again? I can never remember. Restore 3 defense and deal 3 to all enemy followers. All right, I can deal with that, I think. She's going to get to kill that. I still got the 4/2. Yeah, pretty good. I'm also going to get to go ahead and boost this up to get even closer. Let's go ahead and do it, I think. Play it. Boost it out here. Get us closer to the 10. I guess maybe I should have went ahead and kept that for turn 7. I could have just done it next turn and get a free evolve. Yeah, I guess that was probably better. I probably messed up. I should have probably played the 2/2s. But, whatever. Ooh, there's the Unholy Vessel.
I see. A dragon never forgets.
All right, wipe my board. Okay, y'all, I think this is going to be it. I think this is going to be the win here. Axe-wielding Dragon Slayer should be pretty solid here. We've still got the +1 play point boost. I can't... Y'all, I'm telling you, everybody, if you're playing free-to-play, you really just don't have a choice. You have to basically be able to hit them in the face early a few times and finish it out with a big storm card, something along those lines, because your average card strength as you're building up your collection is just not going to be enough. It's not there. You can't win with, control wins because the opponent just has too many legendaries and strong average card strength against you. All right, so all we have to do is literally survive this one turn and be able to push through a defender on the next turn, and we should be able to win. And here is how we're going to do that. We're going to end up playing the Draconic Berserker. Yeah, it's going to be Draconic Berserker. We're going to up this guy up. I guess I should have made sure and decided whether I was going to play the 2/2 to swap something out of my hand or not. And then maybe boost the guy up. Yeah, you know what? I think I boost him up because actually that way it maybe forces my opponent to have to kind of deal with it. And if they kind of have to deal with that, then maybe they won't think to put a defender out for the Genesis Dragon. All right, y'all, this is it. Oh, yep, that's exactly what I was expecting. Unholy Vessel, something like that. To deal with that, they'll probably get the 4/4 into play, hit me in the face. Ooh, or not even do that. What is this? Oh, just please tell me it doesn't have the Defender Ward. And I don't think it does. Nope, Aura. I think that means I just can't target it. Here we go, everybody. Oh, boy. This deck was way harder to win than I thought it was going to be. Even though I have, like, pretty good stuff in my Dragoncraft, relatively good deck, I feel like. And yet it was still pretty hard to get these 2 wins, and I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. I'm going to leave it at those 2 wins. I'm going to open a ton of packs, and then we're going to start actually climbing the ranks. This was fun to do these challenges, though, to be honest. What did y'all think of these challenge, like, open a card and play it type videos? Let me know what you think about this, and I'll consider maybe doing more in the future. But for now, that's going to be on the Dragoncraft. I'll flash my deck up on the screen real quick here, just in case you want to take a look at what I was kind of messing with. We're going to open, like, 40 more packs or more on the channel, see what we get, and then it's going to be time to go crazy a little bit and really start flying through the rank. Remember, everybody, if you're free to play, think about the fact that when you go up against other decks, if you want to try to play a control strategy, you want to win in the late game, if you're free to play and you haven't opened enough packs and you don't have a lot of options, it's going to be pretty challenging. So just keep that in mind. I actually did way better with the Runecraft challenge that I did, even though I had literally nothing in that deck except for literally just 1 Quan, and I threw this guy in for fun. I never used him, just because I was able to get wins like by playing like turn 4 Remy Rammies, getting 7/7 worth on turn 4, and basically just killing them straight to the face. Playing Dazzling Rune Knight as a 4/4 on turn 3. Stuff stuff like that was actually enough. So just keep that in mind, everybody. If you enjoy watching along a full free-to-play player go all the way to the top rank, consider subscribing. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit a like on it, comment for the algorithm and all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all in the next one. See you later.